will be available. Maybe they will change the cover page in some editions, but it will be available. You will have to just see. Even the PDF version is available with quite a few of your classmates. Get in touch on your group, and if not evening, leave a message to me. I think. Yeah, and on Amazon also, when you search, send me a photocopy screenshot of the available Halliday Resnick Crane version. I'll tell you if it is original or not. Yeah, that will not be advisable. Not only that, Crane is a very good version. You will need it all your life for physics. So buy a good version only. Okay, if not, then Halliday Resnick Walker is the alternative. Latest edition. That I'll have to evening leave a message. I will see, but I'm not sure that I can trace it. It's a huge. There are 150 groups. Which group I saw also, I'll not be able to trace that easily. But evening leave a message to me. Okay, right. Call. Leave a message in the evening to me, right? Okay, right.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, if two vectors are represented as the base and the height of a right angle triangle, sir, so the resultant, does it come from the center? Like, does it come from the center of the base and the height, or the hypotenuse?
This is A, this is B, right?
Yes, sir. So is the resultant
Parallelogram law tells me that this will be the result. And value of this R will be root over of A square plus B square plus 2AB cos 90. What is the angle between A? Cos 90. So this is root over of A square plus B square. Parallelogram law tells me if two vectors are represented as two adjacent sides of a parallelogram drawn from a point, the diagonal of the parallelogram drawn from the same point is the result. What will A minus B be equal to? This will be minus B. This will be A minus B. I reversed the direction. This is minus. Do you agree with that?
Yes, sir.
The resultant will be the third side of the triangle taken in the reverse. So the other diagonal will be A minus B. The other diagonal will be A minus B. The diagonal from the same point is A plus B. The diagonal, other diagonal of the parallelogram will be A minus B. You can as well draw them this way. This is A, this is B. This is A plus B. Suppose I draw this as minus B. A and minus B. What will be the resultant? This will be the result. This is A plus of minus. This is A plus B. This is A minus B. You are comfortable drawing A minus B here? We are okay.
The magnitude will remain the same, right?
Magnitude of this will be the same as this diagonal because A and B lengths are the same. So A minus B and A plus B magnitude need not be the same unless and until it's a rectangle. Need not be the same. But if it is 90 degree, if it is a rectangle, magnitude of A plus B and magnitude of A minus B will turn out to be the same. But in this parallelogram, when theta is not 90, magnitude of A plus B and A minus B need not be the same. This length and this length need not be equal unless and until it's a square or a rectangle. Can I rub the board?
Yes, sir.
So just a minute. Okay.
Now, last class we dealt with dot product. Now, before I go into it, some students are having a trouble in procuring Halliday-Resnick crane. Now, listen, if Halliday-Resnick crane is not available, the alternative is Halliday-Resnick Walker. Resnick Halliday, Resnick Halliday Walker Now I think 10th edition or 11th edition is out. Originally, they were a masterpiece called Halliday and Resnick. That's all. When we studied, extended versions were given by Walker and Crane. Walker, you will get only one volume. Only one volume. All of that is put up into one volume. I'll show you that this is the 9th edition. Now the cover page changed. What I am showing you is the 9th edition. Halliday, Resnick, Walker. Right? This is the 9th edition. 10th or 11th edition is now in the market, so the cover page will not be the same. But once again, Willy India edition, subsidized version. If any one of you are getting access to the foreign edition, then undoubtedly it is the best. Halliday, Resnick, Crane or Walker, but then that will be quite costly. Right?
So can I just show the book that I got through my video?
So which video will I switch on?
Like, yeah, can I switch on my video and just show it to you?
How do I do that option here?
I can switch this.
Screen share.
Oh, I think so. I can switch on my video.
So, and I wanted to ask, do we have to buy this book right away now?
As early as possible, if you will start. See, this book reading, getting accustomed to it is not easy. People complain that we fall asleep while reading. Every small thing explained so much in detail that we lose interest. So many things they tell me. But it's like a cup of coffee. Once you get accustomed to it, you cannot leave.
Sir,
If you first
is
get
this the
accustomed.
perfect book?
Yeah, the person who is showing me, Harsh Porwal, your book is correct.
Okay, sir.
That's the book. Right? Now, the other day, some of you in your senior batch, they were in those groups, they were circulating the soft copy of Halliday, Resnick, Walker. I have seen which batch, I don't remember. There are 150 groups. Searching that will not be easy for me. But evening, I try to search. If I get a copy of that soft copy, I'll post it in your group.
Sure.
Look,
Sir, if we got H.C. Verma, so should we start reading it? Like whatever you're doing it
H.C.
in the class.
Verma is not that great for the theoretical concept. H.C. Verma is good for its objective 1, objective 2 and exercises. It's a very systematic, arranged, fundamental concept for problems. Always remember, I repeat this for concept. Please read Halliday, Resnick, Crane or Halliday, Resnick, Walker. Last resort, NCERT. NCERT is the abridged version of Halliday, Resnick, Crane. What he describes in one page, they brought it down precisely in one paragraph. So NCERT, you read Halliday, Resnick, you read NCERT, you know it is exactly the abridged version of Halliday, Resnick, Crane. Whatever they write, they abridged. That's why NCERT became a good book, because they followed the masterpiece. Right? For concept, this is mandatory, and then notes, class notes. This is for concept. HCV is for objective 1. The strength of this book is objective 1 and 2 and exercise. Fundamental concepts will be clear. Booklet is for practice. Page booklet is for practice. Right? Use this book for it. You sit and solve the exercise of Halliday, Resnick, Crane, it is not worth it. You sit and solve the exercise problems of Halliday, Resnick, Crane, it is not worth it. Right? So read the text from this, solve problems from this and this. Further practice, you can solve DC Pandey or BM Sharma Singh. You get good amount of practice from these two to take the test. Is that clear to all?
Sir,
Yes, sir. Sir,
in lockdown, I am not getting books online. Online, the books are not available because of lockdown.
I understand. So try to download the soft copy. Your seniors are having that complete access to. But
Okay.
HCV soft copy is not available.
HC Verma I bought.
Holiday Resnick ka evening I'll see. I have seen that circulation in so many groups with your seniors. I'll
Okay.
try to send one copy in your group.
H.C. Verma, I have both volumes.
Fine. And booklet, paste booklet you got, right? Paste booklet, soft copy is available with you.
Soft copies are available.
Sir,
Sir, I'm
HC
getting
Verma,
old
there are two
edition of.
versions.
So by those space booklets, you mean like the one given in the WhatsApp group, right?
Paste ka material here, vectors ka booklet material. The one which I was showing you people and make you solve those problems. I was
Yes, sir,
sharing
we have
screen and making you solve problems, right?
We have that.
Right.
Sir, I'm getting older version of Resnick, Halliday and Crane. Is it okay?
Older version, 5th edition.
I don't know, but it's from my brother.
Perfectly. Perfectly.
And so for HC Verma, sir, there are two books or one?
There are two volumes, volume 1, volume 2. Right now you will need volume 1.
Yes.
HC Verma, you'll have to buy both the volumes somewhere down the lane. Can we proceed?
Yes.
Last class we learned dot product of two vectors. Now this class we learn cross product of two vectors. Cross product. Once again, you will never be given a choice whether I can go for a dot or a cross product. It will be defined with the physical quantity itself. When we defined work, we will define that as dot product of force and displacement. So in the definition of the physical quantity itself, we will tell you whether you should go for a dot product or a cross product. How do we do a cross product? Have a look at this first of all. A cross B. Magnitude of A into magnitude of B into sine theta into n cap. What was dot product? A dot B? AB cos theta, right? Here it is AB sine theta, but then you are putting a unit vector as well there. This tells me cross product is a vector. Dot product of two vectors was a scalar. Cross product of two vectors is a vector. Cross product of two vectors is a vector. Second point, A cross B is not equal to B cross A. In dot product, A dot B was equal to B dot A. Dot product, A dot B was equal to B dot A. A cross B is not equal to B cross A. A cross B plus C is A cross B plus A cross C. Fourth and the most important, cross product of two vectors. Cross product of two vectors is perpendicular to plane containing both the vectors. Cross product of two vectors is a vector. I should tell you the direction. How do I tell you the direction? Cross product of two vectors is perpendicular to the plane containing both the vectors. Is perpendicular to the plane containing both the vectors. Have a look at this. Suppose there are two vectors. This is vector A, this is vector B. How do I get the cross product? Place your right hand 4 fingers on the first vector. Rotate them towards the second vector. Your thumb is the direction of the resultant A cross B. This is called right hand thumb rule. How do I get the direction of cross product of two vectors? This is vector A. This is vector B. Place your 4 fingers on the first vector, rotate them towards the second vector. Place your 4 fingers on the first vector, rotate them towards the second vector. Direction of your thumb is the direction of the cross product. Now, if I ask you B cross A, I'll place my 4 fingers on the first vector, rotate them towards the second vector. Now, B cross A, I am getting inwards. A cross B, I am getting outwards. B cross A, this is B, this is A. A cross B, I am getting it perpendicularly outwards. B cross A, I am getting perpendicularly inwards. Hence, A cross B is not equal to B cross A. Magnitude may be equal, but directions are opposite. A cross B will be perpendicularly upwards. B cross A will be perpendicularly downwards. Is this point clear?
But
Yes,
sir,
sir.
you have
Yes,
taken both the vectors in the same plane, no?
Same plane. Any two vectors I can draw it plane. Suppose I have one vector this way, another vector this way. Now I draw a plane containing two vectors. Any two vectors you take, I can draw a plane containing both of them anywhere in space. Right? So suppose you tell me one vector is like this, one vector is like this. Now this is my plane containing both the vectors. You tell me one vector is like this, one vector is like this. Now this is my plane. A cross B will be perpendicular to the plane. B cross A will also be perpendicular but inverse. You take two lines. You can always draw a plane passing through both of them. Take any two lines. These are the two lines. I can draw a plane passing through both my hands, right? I can draw a plane passing through both my hands. Right?
So the direction of thumb indicates the resultant product, no?
Come again.
The direction of the thumb indicates the resultant product.
The resultant of the cross product of both the vectors.
Okay.
Cross product of A and B. First point, cross product is a vector quantity. Can you give me examples of this? Torque is R cross F. Angular momentum is R cross P. What is torque? What is angular momentum will be taught to you when we come to rotational dynamics. Just giving you an example. Right? A cross B is not equal to B cross A. It is equal to minus of B cross. This by default you will be able to understand. This is the most important. Cross product of two vectors is always perpendicular to the plane containing both the vectors. And how do you get the direction of the cross product? Direction of cross product is taught by right hand thumb rule. And what is the right hand thumb rule? Place your 4 fingers of your right hand along the first vector. Rotate them towards the second vector. Direction of thumb is the direction of your cross product. Place your 4 fingers along the direction of first vector. Rotate them towards the second vector. Direction of your thumb will be the direction of the cross product.
But sir, cross product is a multiplication of 3 scalar quantities, no? Like 3 numbers. A, B, and sine theta. Magnitude of A into magnitude of B into sine theta.
This
So how
is the
can it have a direction?
magnitude. This is the magnitude of this vector. This is the direction. The cross product is defined as A, B sine theta into n cap. N cap is the direction of the cross product. It will be perpendicular to the plane containing A and B.
Sir, in dot product also we can find the magnitude of vector A along vector B, no?
I didn't get you.
In dot product, there was a question which we did day before yesterday, in which we found out the magnitude first and then the direction of the vector A along vector B.
That is component of vector A along vector B. दिक्कत क्या है? It is finding component of A along B. I am finding out B along A. That means I am finding out B cos theta. A cap. To find B cos theta, I took the help of dot product, but dot product is a scalar. It gives me only this quantity. I'll have to multiply with this to get the component of B along A. Why should that make dot product a vector quantity? I'm finding out B along A. There is a vector R. This is theta. I'll write this as R cos theta I cap. इसका dot product से क्या लेना देना? What has it got to do with dot product? R cos theta I cap. Right? To find this value of R cos theta, I might have used a dot product. Doesn't mean dot product will become a vector. Is that point clear?
Yeah.
Can I rub the board?
Yes, sir.
Now, let us see how we go about with I cap cross I cap. This is magnitude of 1 into magnitude of 1 into sine 0 into n cap. But sine 0 is making it 0. Sine 0 is 0. So are you trying to tell me j cap cross j cap and k cap cross k cap also will be 0? Yes, this is important. In dot product, I dot I was 1. I dot j was 0. I dot k was 0. Agreed? Here, I cross I is 0. J cross j is 0. K cross k is 0. Right? Come to the second. This is important. Please observe this. This is x-axis, this is y-axis, this is z-axis. That means what are the directions you have taken? This is,
X-axis.
this
I
is,
cap.
Y.
Y-axis.
this is,
Z-axis.
wonderful. Now cross product ke liye, what did you tell me? Place your four fingers along the first vector and rotate them towards the second vector. Don't change the sequence. Don't change the sequence. You will land up with a negative. Now first requirement is I cross j. Magnitude of 1 into magnitude of 1 into sine 90. Magnitude of 1 into magnitude of 1 into sine 90. Now I cross j direction. This is I cap. This is j cap. I cross j is along which direction?
Z.
Z.
Z will be k cap. So I cross j 1 into 1 into 1. I cross j is equal to k cap. First point, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Suppose I ask for j cross I, how much will it be?
Minus K.
Minus k cap. J cross I, place my four fingers on the first vector, rotate them towards the second vector. Thumb is perpendicular to the board inwards. J cross I is minus k. Now come to the next. J cross k. J
I cap.
cross k. Have a look at it. J cross k. Do you people see that this is the YZ plane? This is the Y, this is the Z plane, right? J cross k. J cross
Plus
k.
IK.
I cap. And k cross j will be minus I. Then come to k cross I. K cross I. Have a look at this. This is k. This is I. K cross I. I is along this. This is along k. K cross I. How much is it?
J cap.
J cap. K cross I was j cap. I cross k will be minus j. Am I expect to see this 0? I will remember always. Am I expected to remember this? Yes. Don't you think I may get confused? There is a shortcut to remember this result. Have a look at this. This is I cap, this is j cap, k cap. Go in anti-clockwise direction. I cross j will be k. J cross k will be I. K cross I will be j. You reverse the direction, it will be a negative. Go in anti-clockwise direction, right? When you are writing ijk, write it in anti-clockwise direction. I cross j is k. J cross k is I. K cross I will be j. K cross I j. J cross k I. Cross product of 2 will be the third. If I am going in anti-clockwise direction, it is positive. If I am going in clockwise direction, it will be negative. Have I made your life a bit simple?
Yes, sir.
Take it down till here. I'll take a numerical example to explain this.
Excuse me, sir.
Huh.
Sir, K cross I should be minus J, right? Because if we keep the right hand on Z axis, so we have to put it,
Which one is your doubt?
sir, K cross I.
K cross I. Okay. K cross I. K is towards you. I use this way. K is towards you. I use this way. K is towards you. I use this way. K cross I. What am I getting?
J cap.
If I do I cross J, it will be minus J. I cross J. You can never turn your fingers backward. It will be in the forward. So first vector, turn your 4 fingers towards your second vector.
Sir,
Huh.
so the same rule will apply for clockwise, just we need to give minus, right?
I'll have to keep moving in anti-clockwise direction for positive value. If I reverse my direction, it will be the third with the negative sign. I cross K will be minus J. J cross K will be, K cross J will be minus. Till when you are moving in anti-clockwise direction, it is positive. You go in clockwise direction, it will be negative.
Yes, sir.
Can I rub the board?
Yes, sir.
Now have a look at this. I take a vector A, 2i cap minus 3j cap plus k cap. B is I cap plus 0j cap plus 2k cap. Generally, they will not give you this. You will have to write it on your own. They'll give it as I cap plus 2k cap. Then when there is no j cap, you'll have to write it as 0j cap. Now, just to remind you people of this convention again, you are going in anti-clockwise direction, right? This is I cap, this is J cap, this is K cap. I cross J will be K, J cross K will be I, K cross I will be J. You turn in clockwise direction, it will become a negative sign. Now my requirement is A cross B, right? What is I cross I?
0.
0.
0.
Now I cross J technically is K, but 2 into 0 is giving me 0. Right? Now 2 into 2, 4. I cross K. How much is that?
Minus J.
I cross K will be minus J. I finished multiplication of this with all the three. Now I am coming to this. Minus 3 into 1 is a minus 3. J cross I is how much?
Minus K.
Minus
J
K.
cross I is minus K. J cross J is 0, but 3 into 0 by default is 0. Now this is minus 6. J cross K.
I cap.
Plus I.
J cross K is I cap. Because of this negative sign, I have a negative sign. Now with J cap, I finished the multiplication of all the three. Now with K cap, 1 into 1 is 1. K cross I.
Plus
J cap.
K cross I, J cap. 1 into 0 is 0. 1 into 2 is 2. K cross K will be 0. K cross K will be 0. Now have a look at it. This is a minus 4 plus 1 minus 3 J cap. Minus 6 I cap. J cap minus 3 J cap plus 3 K cap is the cross product of A and B, which is also a vector with direction. And can you make a guess what will be the direction of this? This will be perpendicular to the plane containing A and B. Listen carefully.
Yes.
This will be perpendicular to both A and B. A cross B. A cross B is perpendicular to plane containing A and B. Is perpendicular to the plane containing A and B. Can I cross verify? Take the dot product of this with A, it will turn out to be 0. Dot product of this with B, it will turn out to be 0. Just to cross verify. First of all, did you understand how we took the cross product?
Yes, sir.
I'll give you one problem you will try on your own. Take it down till here.
Excuse me, sir.
Ah.
Sir, when we do K into 0J, so that will be 0. But when we do K into J, so that will be something, right? It will be minus
What do
I
you
cap.
want to say? अब बोलना क्या चाहते?
Sir, when we took 1K cap, right? So we are multiplying it with 0J cap. So the
Right.
result is 0. But K
Ah.
cap into J cap is minus I cap, right?
Okay, put 0 into minus I cap. I have no problem with it. And then add it to minus 6 I cap. 0 into I cap, add it to minus 6 I cap. You are asking me why I didn't add 0 to this. Does this actually make sense to you? Add?
No,
I'm
sir.
perfectly okay with it. K cross J, you want to put 0 minus I cap. Please put. See if you are getting the same answer or not.
So
Sir,
this way, can we find the angle between A and B?
No, angle between two vectors के लिए use dot product only, because if you use this A cross B, this will be magnitude of A, magnitude of B, sin theta. There is a direction unit vector as well. To calculate sin theta, I'll have to bring this also to denominator, which will be clumsy. If you are asking me theta, do not use cross product. Instead, use dot product. A dot B is AB cos theta. So cos theta will be A dot B divided by magnitude of A into magnitude of B. Here, the problem is with the unit vector. I cannot write sin theta is A cross B divided by this.
Sir,
Sir,
cross product we can also use determinant, right?
did I speak about a determinant? Why do you confuse others? You have done something good. Please have a check on your enthusiasm. I'll come to that in today's class itself. Don't confuse others. Wait.
So we can find direction with b sine theta upon a plus b cos theta also.
What is that?
No, sorry.
Sir.
A is I cap minus J cap plus 2K cap. B is 2I cap plus 4J cap plus K cap. Find B cross C. No, let me not confuse you. Do A cross B only first. Find out A cross B.
Sir, done.
Yes, sir, done.
I cap, J cap, K cap. Right? Now I cross I will be 0. I cross J 4. I cross J will be K cap. I cross K will be minus J cap plus 1 minus J. Now minus 1 into 2 is minus 2. J cross I minus K cap. J cross J will be 0 minus 1. J cross K will be I cap. Right? J cross K will be I. Now come to this. K cross I, 2 into 2 is 4. K cross I is J cap. K cross J is 8. K cross J is minus I cap. Plus K cross K is 0. Now 4 plus 2. First of all, I cap. Where is I cap? This is minus 8, minus 1. Minus 9 I cap. This will be 4 minus 1, 3 J cap. 4 plus 2, 6 K cap. Is this clear to all?
Yes.
Now, this is the first and the most traditional way of solving for cross product of two vectors. Just for practice, do B cross A and C. You'll get the negative of this. You will get 9 I cap minus 3 J cap minus 6 K cap. Negative of this. A cross B. Indirectly, you will be proving that A cross B is minus of B cross A. Solve for B cross A and C. Do it later. You will get the negative sign of this particular value.
Sir, so will the vectors A cross B and B cross A be anti-parallel?
They are anti-parallel because they will
Okay,
be in
sir.
opposite direction.
So the magnitude is always the same, no?
Magnitude will turn out to be the same because it is A, B sine theta in both the cases.
So if you're solving it using the formula, how will we determine n cap?
The unit vector of this vector.
Okay.
No, your doubt is if A and B are given. If A is given and B is given, an angle between them is given, then your A cross B ka magnitude will be AB sin theta. Agreed. And how do you get the direction? A cross B perpendicular to the board outputs. Right?
Okay.
But sir, why is cross product even required? Because we are calculating the direction of the
Even
vector which
cross
has no.
product, it's a long story. कितने बार क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट यूज करेंगे आप सोच नहीं सकते हो, पहले सीखो. Why it is required will be, you will by default know when we define so many physical quantities which are cross products, which are vectors.
Okay, sir.
Can I rub the board?
Yes, sir.
Now, firstly, there is another mathematical way of solving this. This is called a determinant. This is a complete chapter for your information. Vectors is also a complete chapter in mathematics. It's a huge chapter. We teach you only a speck of this. Determinants is also a huge chapter in mathematics. Then matrices will come. Now this algebra is altogether different, but we'll tell you how to do it. This is called a 2 by 2 determinant. 2 rows, 2 columns. A1, A2, B1, B2. 2 rows, 2 columns is called a 2 by 2 determinant. How do you open this? This product minus this product. This will be A1, B2 minus A2, B. A1, B2 minus A2, B1. This is the way a 2 by 2 determinant is opened. 2 minus 1, 3 and 1. What will this be? 2 minus of minus 3. 1 into 2. This will become 2 plus 3. This is 5. This is the way a 2 by 2 determinant is opened. What is the determinant? Why is it opened this way? What does it give you? Everything will be taught in maths. It is just telling you how to open up the determinant. Now, in these subtopics, we will give you the final end result in physics. The actual concept will be taught in mathematics. Then why do you give us the final end result here? Because we need it. It's like this. Suppose you don't know how to add numbers. You're not a taught addition of numbers, but I need to teach you multiplication. 2 into 3 is adding 2 3 times or 3 2 times, but you don't know addition. So I tell you, just memorize the multiplication table temporarily. 2 2 ja 4, 2 3 ja 6, 2 4 ja 8, 2 5 ja 10. You're at no loss. You only don't know how you got 2 into 2 as 4 or 2 into 3 as 6. But the end result will be correct. Right? In few months from now, they'll teach you determinants. You will get a complete idea on it. But temporarily learn how to open this up because we'll require for cross product. This into this minus this into this. Should I follow the same sequence? Yes. To change the sequence, you will be in trouble. We will practice a few more and then we'll come back to cross product. Take it down, please. Can I rub the board?
Yes, sir.
Four.
This into this minus of minus 4. Right? This will be 4.
$11.
This into this minus of minus 5 will be 11. Is it clear till here?
Yes.
Take it down. I'll take a 3 by 3 determinant. Now listen. Suppose you are dealing with a 3 by 3 determinant. AX, AY, AZ. BX, BY, BZ. CX, CY, CZ. This is called a 3 by 3 determinant, 3 rows and 3 columns. Right? Now consider how do I open this. Please listen carefully. I wish I had a scale with me. 1 second, just wait, I'll bring a scale. Just now listen. You can open up using any row, but right now learn only opening up using this. AX into whichever row AX is in and whichever column AX is in. Right? Cover that and cover this. I am left with a 2 by 2 determinant. So this will be BY, BZ, CY, CZ. I should open up this using this row. Second element will always be preceded with a negative sign. Now cover this column and this row containing AY. Are you able to visualize? I am left with a 2 by 2 determinant BX, BZ, CX, CZ plus AZ. Cover this column and this row. I am left with a 2 by 2 determinant BX, BY, CX, CY. Firstly, is that step clear? I am opening up the 3 by 3 determinant using this row. AX into this 2 by 2 determinant. Second element must be preceded with a negative sign. AY into cover this row and this column. This in this BX, BZ, CX, CZ. Now AZ into cover this column and this row. This 2 by 2 determinant. Now this will be AX into BY, CZ minus CY, BZ minus AY, BX, CZ minus CX, BZ plus AZ, BX, CY minus CX, BY. This is the way a 3 by 3 determinant is opened. I will give a similar example with members. Take it down till here.
Sir,
Ah.
Why did you write plus AZ? It should be minus AZ, right?
No, second element will be preceded with a negative sign, not the third element.
Okay.
Only AY will be preceded with a negative sign.
Okay, sir.
So we can write BZ into CY, no?
I didn't get you.
Over there in the first bracket, you've written CY into BZ. So we can write BZ into CY as well.
this into this minus this into this. You cannot change the sequence.
But sir, over here you have written CY into BZ, that is why.
CY into B should be by into CZ minus this. सही लिखना है. You're speaking about this bracket?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This into this minus this into this. You cannot change the sequence. This into this minus this into this.
Okay, sir, got it.
So, sir, but in that bycz of ax, only that much, sir. We can interchange it to cz into by, right?
Holy shit. Is that what you people are asking?
I
Why
think
do you
so.
confuse yourself and others, Maya? Here you want to write BZCY. Instead of CY BZ, you want to write BZCY. Is that correct? Obviously, you can. Instead of CY BZ, you want to write BZCY comfortably, you can do. Can I rub the board?
Yes, sir.
Now, instead of 0, I'll make this 2. 1 into cover this column and this row. Covered this column and this row. This column and this. Now this is 2 minus of minus 3 is 2 plus 3. First step, is it clear? Second element must be preceded with a negative sign. Cover this column and this row. This will be 4 plus 12 minus of minus plus 1. Cover this column and this row. This will be 2 minus 4. 2 minus 4. I repeat this step. 1 into this 2 by 2 determinant. 2 minus of minus 2. Minus 2 into 4 minus of minus 12 plus 1 into 2 minus 4. 5. 12 plus 4 is 16 minus 2. 5 minus 32 minus 2. 5
Minus 59.
Pardon?
Minus 29.
Did I go wrong anyway?
No, sir. Minus 29 is the total answer.
Right. Coming. So, is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, why have we been introduced to a determinant in the cross product? Because the cross product can be evaluated using a determinant. I'll tell you how. Take it down to the page.
Sir, we can open a determinant from any row.
Yeah, right now I have taught only how to open up using this, right? So that there's no confusion. You can open up using any row. You will learn that in mathematics. Can I rub the board?
Yes.
Suppose I have two vectors A and B. A is given as 2i cap plus j cap plus 3k cap. B is given as minus I cap plus 2j cap minus k. Now, A cross B, I want you to solve it using traditional means, and I'll solve using a determinant. Determinant may the rule is first row will be I cap, j cap, k cap. You have no choice, you cannot change this row. Second row will be the coefficients of A, 2, 1, and 3. Coefficient of I will be put here, coefficient of j will be put here, coefficient of k will be put here. Third row will be the coefficients of B, -1, 2, -1. You open up this, that will be your answer. Let me show you how we are opening it up. I cap, cover this column and this row and this row, right? I am left with -1, -6. Second element will always be preceded with a negative sign. Cover this column and this row. Are you able to see that? This will be -2 plus 3, minus of minus. K cap, cover this column and this row. I'm left with this 2 by 2 determinant. 4 minus of -1. -7 I cap. 3 minus 2 is 1 minus j cap plus 5k cap is the cross product of A cross B. Take this down and solve this traditionally as well, just to confirm that you will get the same answer. I cross I is 0. I cross j is k. I cross k is minus j. J cross I is minus k. J cross j is 0. J cross k will be I. Similarly, k cross I will be j. K cross J will be minus I, K cross K will be 0. Solve using traditionally and verify if you are getting this or not.
Sir, in the first row, I, J, K will always be in the fixed order, right?
Yeah, this cannot be changed. First point, I, J, K should be in the first row. Second, they should be in the same sequence. Here it will be coefficient of I cap, coefficient of J cap, coefficient of K cap of the first vector. You cannot interchange the rows. Don't tell me I will put the coefficients of B here. You will get a wrong answer. Coefficients of the first vector should come here. Coefficients of the second vector should come here.
Sir, so in the sir, if it is B cross A, so only the last two rows will interchange, right?
Whatever is the first vector, uska coefficients you will put here. Whatever is the second vector, uska coefficients you will put here. Did you people solve using the traditional means?
Yes, sir, it's same.
Yes, sir.
Now you need little bit of a practice on this. 1 second. Problem number 1, 2, 3, 4. Will you solve now or you will do it as homework? You people have the booklet with you, page booklet, page number 16. In chapter exercise 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll solve it as homework because it's already 11:20. I'll give you 10 minutes to solve these. We'll be done with the time. Take a screenshot of this or you have the booklet. Well and good. It is on page 16. We have some more job to be done about this. We have to show that it is area of the parallelogram, area of the triangle, so on and so forth. You'll have proper homework from the subtopic after the next class. Right now, your homework is exercise in chapter exercise on page number 16. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that clear to all?
Yes, sir.
I can stop the screen
Sir,
share.
I wanted to ask, we did that if using the determinant we did the sum to find a cross product, but if the question is like the first one which is there of the in chapter exercise, how can we use the determinant for that also?
Yes, you can. Only point is, what is the coefficient of k cap in this A vector? 0.
0.
Coefficient of k cap here is also 0.
0. So we have to take that extra k cap as 0.
Yes. Coefficient of k cap in the vector A will be 0, vector B is 0. Now if I take the cross product, I will get the vector perpendicular to both A and B. But that will not be the answer. You will have to take the direction of that vector. Now do I get the direction? Unit vector.
Sir, divide by magnitude.
Right. A cross B ko you will divide by the magnitude of A cross B. You will get the unit vector perpendicular to both A and B. Cross product of two vectors is perpendicular to the plane containing both the vectors. Try it. I'll take your doubts in the next class, all 4 problems, and then I will go ahead with cross product. Cross product is not yet over. We have another lecture to deal with it. Fine. So see you people in the next class.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Bye, sir.
Bye, sir. Thank you.
Bye, sir. Thank you, sir.
Bye, sir.
Bye, sir. Thank you.